1-4, measuring angles. State two other ways to name angle M. Angle M is this piece here. It has A here as a vertex, so we can say D, A, B, and B, A, and D as my two other ways. So D, A, and B, and B, A, and D. That's number one. Number two, name the angle in three different ways. J is the vertex, so that has to be the middle letter. So we can say I, J, and K, J, and I, and angle J. And that's number two. Number three, it says use the protractor to find the measure of angle CAB, and then classify if it's acute, right, straight, or obtuse. So CAB, if I zoom in, C, A, and B. So going from 0 up to 20, it will have 20 degrees. Since it's 20 degrees, it's smaller than 90, so it's going to be acute. And that's number three. Number four, it says classify the angle in figure F as right, straight, acute, or obtuse. So F is going to be this one. It is less than 90 degrees. It's not a right triangle. So we would say it's going to be acute. And that's number four. Going to number six, it says use the diagram to the right to complete the statement. Angle HGO, so H, G, and O will be congruent to what? Notice how there's two angle markers, meaning the angle it's congruent to will also have two. The one that also has two is this one, that is J, N, and M. So we're going to say J, N, and M. And that's number six. Number seven, use the diagram to the right to complete the statement. If measure of angle DGF is 77, then what is the measure of angle BAK? So D, G, and F has one angle marker, and BAK also has one angle marker. So that means those two angles have the same measure. So if DGF is 77, so will BAK. So 77 would be number 7. Number 8, if angle RQT is a straight angle, then what are the measures of angle RQS and TQS? Well, looking at this, since this is a straight angle, this entire angle has a measure of 180 degrees. That means these two angles have to add up to that, so we need to set up an equation. So let's do that. So 21x plus 1 plus 14x plus 4 equals 180. So we combine our like terms to solve it. So 35x plus 5 equals 180. Subtract 5 on both sides, we get 175 equals 35x. Divide both sides by 35, and we get x equals 5. Now we need to use that to find the measure of each of these angles. So we substitute in 5 for x for both of those. So angle RQS, 21x plus 1, we substitute in 5, we get 106. For angle TQS, 14x plus 4, substitute in 5, and we get 74. So let's type it in. So RQS is 106, and TQS is 74. And that's number 8. Number 9, find the smaller angle measure of the hands of a clock at a given time. Our time's at 3 o'clock, so let's take a closer look at it. So here's a clock showing 3 o'clock. First, we need to figure out how many degrees are there from one number to the next. There are 12 numbers, And we know in a circle, when you go all the way around, it gives you 360. So divide 360 by 12, and you get 30 degrees. Now the question asks for the measure of the smaller angle. So it doesn't want the angle from here to here, it wants it from 12 to 3. So we go from one number to the next 3 times. So we multiply 30 degrees by 3, because 30 degrees going from one to the next, and we get 90 degrees. So that's going to be the answer, so let's type it in. So the measure of the smaller angle will be 90 degrees. And that's number 9.